It's Monday. It's August 23rd, and got a few orders on BrickLink and Brick Owl. 6 orders total. 65 lots, 441 items. Not too bad. Been trying to get up earlier. This is the earliest I've gotten up so far. I got up at 7:30, but it takes me about an hour to wander down here. But this is good because I've got a lot of orders to do, and I need to get those done. I have 3 orders on eBay to do as well, so we'll get those started so that we can go to work. By the way, yesterday I took a vlogging holiday, and I wound up, here's an empty spot here, but this is where the Harry Potter room of requirements sets were sitting. But that's what I wound up doing yesterday, was uploading that set, and I was able to upload 1,685 parts, 95 lots. I think 43 of them were unique. $380.95. Wasn't bad. I did the drawer method again, but I had forgotten how I entered in the remarks for each one. So apparently I must have been doing, as I grabbed a new drawer and filled it with a part, I came over here and entered in the remarks. But I wasn't doing that this time. I was just putting everything on the table. Then at the end, while I was making this file, I was like, oh, I've got all the remarks. Well, it was kind of easy when they're all sitting on the table. I could just like sort by remarks and get all the empty ones, and then just go, sort of look over at the table and say, okay, where was that part? Oh, there's the drawer number, enter it in. So I think that was actually worked out pretty well. Just got the last of my minifigures listed. I had one I could relist, and then I have 4 here that I had to take photos and list up. So there's my last one. Yeah, one good bit of news. I filled up my minifigure sticker sheet so I can go print this off and start a new one. It's always exciting. Alright, I'm sitting outside. I'm taking a break from work for a little bit. I got a meeting in an hour, so I thought I'd catch some nice sun and all that good stuff. Anyways, I brought out my notepad. I'm finally getting around to wireframing what I think the order pulling screen should look like on my on that little program that, if you recall, like, I've got the sidebar all done, but this is like order number 1, order number 2. It's going to show all the orders that I need to pull down the side, and then either I'll hit pulling orders, which would just go to the first order, or I can cherry pick which order I want to pick, and I can just click on it and it will show up over here. And this is the information I want to see. I want to see the order number, which is my order number for the day, right? So that corresponds to this number that would be down the sidebar. I want to see the store logo. Is it BrickLink or is it Brick Owl? Here's the order ID number. How many items? How many lots? And what's the customer's full name, which I can get when I go get all of the order detail stuff. Now, as I scroll down the screen, or I click on the first item, this will sort of disappear, and this will go to the top of the screen, this little bar here, and it'll show me it's order number 1. It's I'm on lot number 1 of 40 picked, or however this will be worded. And then over here I want to have a countdown timer of how long it's taken me to pull the order. I've been all about how long it takes to pull an order, and I want to see how long it's taking me. So I'm surprised at how many people picked that up in their vlog. I was talking about that. Anyways, okay, so I've clicked on an item, and I'm going to pull the item. What I want to see is a really big, wide row here. And I want the item image to be as big as possible, so I don't know how big that is. I want another little section here of just the color right next to the image, so that I know what the color is. And Brick Owl has this with like a little circle that you can actually add to the item image. And it's really helpful because sometimes the image isn't very clear what color it is, especially on Brick Owl. So this would be important. The item description, so it'll tell you what that is, what the part number is. I see that less important. Writing out the color. And this I want to be new. I want it to be in blue, or used. I want it to be in red, so I know which section of my cups I need to put it in. The remarks, where am I going to go find this? The number of items to pull, and then down like really tiny how many items I have left in the drawer. So once I've pulled that and put it in the cup, I can either hit spacebar or I can click on this. And what I want to happen is this shrink down so it looks like this, and this expands out so it looks like this. And you notice here, this has most of all of the same information. It has the item image, has the color, new or used, the color information, item description, how many to pull. But what it doesn't have is the remarks. So you cannot you can't like pull the next one. You can't sort of like get screwed up here. You have to go to the next item to be able to see what the remark is. So that way there you're always on an item, and it's really big, and it will move up the screen as well. So that, you know, all that's JavaScript stuff, easy to do. All right, once I have filled that last one, I'll stop the timer. And then I want this information down here below to scroll down to this stuff. So I want the order number again. I want the store logo, and I want the order number so that I can write it on the card. I don't have to scroll all the way back up to the top to get that information. I want to see the total time to pull that order, and then I want to enter in some shipping information. And so I want to pick the envelope that I'm going to use, and then I want to put in the weight, pounds and ounces, and then I can hit next order. So the reason why I'm putting this information here at the end is so that I can, at the end of all my pulling, I have all this information collected, and I can create a CSV file of all that information so that I can download it and then upload it to Pirate Ship, and then all I gotta do is just pay for it and go. I won't have to enter in any more information in Pirate Ship and all that. So that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'll start working on. It's been a few weeks since I worked on this, so I thought it was time. Here's just a quick look at what I was able to get done on my desk today while I was working on just being able to do a little bit of sorting. So I took a dish of, what was it, Technic connectors off the top of that. See where all the cups and other stuff are. I brought that up, brought a couple of columns of cups, and just sat there and sorted, and then sorted by color. So I've got about 419 items and 55 different lots. So I'm going to go ahead and put those away. I don't have any of these lots, so that's, well, not used anyways, but I don't have any of these lots, so you can see the remarks are all empty. So I'm going to just go through and put them away. Use up my stack of drawers a little bit. It's Tuesday, and it's a slow day today. Only 2 orders, 7 total lots. Look at that. This shouldn't take long. What is that? 2.5 minutes? Yeah, right. It's gonna take longer than that. It's getting towards the end of the month. I was looking at the numbers last night, and quickly came to realize with eBay, I've been tracking eBay in my store sales since April, I noticed. And it hasn't, like, eBay really hasn't, like, made a difference in store sales until this month. So this month is going to be the best month of the year, and probably ever. But if you look at, like, Brick Owl and BrickLink, it feels like the slowest month for the year already. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird, like, how it feels very slow. You know, I had that 1 week where I had no orders, and yet it's still the best month I've had. It's just this weird feeling. So thanks to eBay for that. So 7 orders there. 7 lots there, 2 orders. And then I have 3 orders on eBay to pull. I had an offer overnight last night for my Robin minifigure, which was $25. They offered $4. I'm like, yeah, get out of here. Stop wasting my time. The freaking cape alone costs more than $4. All right, I'm gonna get these pulled. Hey, it's Wednesday. My computer's restarting, so I can't show you anything. But I don't have any orders on BrickLink or Brick Owl today. Just a couple orders on eBay. Had to restart that because there was something from the Windows UI that was frozen on my screen. I couldn't get it off, so I had to just restart. Anyways, let me get you caught up because a lot of stuff happened. Like, my basement looks a little different. So let me start. We'll start out here. So the basement has been cleaned because we're having company over this weekend. We got a new shelf. Well, it's not new. It's new to us. I think my sister-in-law gave us this metal shelf. We had like two plastic ones here sitting side by side. This one's a little wider and taller, and it's got more shelves, so it's actually really nice. I would really like to have that for my store. But this has the Bentamic storage of food that we started when the pandemic started. So that means I got the 2 plastic ones. So I took one of them and I took the top shelf off of it and put it on here. So now this is taller. Goes all the way to the ceiling now, all the way down. And this is, you know, my minifigure stand, my minifigure drawers, some of the used trays, and then I have it so I'm like using it for 2 things, for pulling on this side, and then over on this side I am using it for my minifigure station. So I'm assuming this is all going to be temporary. This will have to find a new home eventually, but here this sits perfectly right here. The one thing I don't like about these shelves are this. As you can see, it's just this is just a little bit too high, and it won't fit underneath there perfectly, which is sad. This top one had all the food cans on it, so it's actually warped a little bit in the middle. Like, it couldn't hold the weight of all the food cans. So that's gonna go eventually, that one. This one in the middle is going to be used as top shelves for all of the shelves that we buy in the future. So so we have that, and then we have our building minifigures. We need to photo minifigures, and then yeah, then we've got our table here to work on. So then over here we've got the the second one that we got, and I just put it here for now because I don't really need it, but I loaded it up with all of my part out sets, and eventually this shelf here will go on top of here, and then this will be my you know, my next for shoe boxes, and then this will have 2 shelves left. And I think if I get a third one of these, then this will be the top for that, and then I don't know what to do with the bottom, because that'd be kind of pointless just to have a bottom shelf. So anyways, yeah, so that's what happened down here yesterday. And so now these drawers, or these drawers, this is really the only one that, like, I really want to keep. These were used parts that were in bags, and so, like, there's not much in them left. I just need to transfer these to drawers, and I should probably just take the time one day and do it. But I've been doing it as I upload them, so, you know, I haven't uploaded new used 1x1 plates, because that sounds horrific. But, like, these things are almost empty, and then I can get rid of them and then can go. But this is important because this holds a lot of the larger parts. So these could go in the drawers, but these hold a lot of the larger parts, the sails, the larger parts. So, like, I need these drawers somewhere in the shop. But yeah, so let me get these 2 I think my computer's back up. Just gotta log in. Here we go. There. I'll get my Xbox app. Logged in once, and now it always logs in. Okay, this was yesterday's part out at my desk. I grabbed another tray of Technic parts. So this is Technic bricks. So 2x2 bricks with the ball on it. And I learned after right before I went to go catalog it, that there are two different mold variations for this part. One without the holes on top, one with holes on top and bottom. Actually, there are 6 holes. So, and then a bunch more pins. So they cleared up a couple of containers that were on top of that shelf there. So I'll get these put away too this morning. Here, why don't we pick these orders together? Be really quick. So we have Jay Ninjago Legacy minifigure with the new golden one with the stand, and then a Carnage one, which is a new one here. So one's in the Ninjago Legacy, one's in Spider-Man. So let's go over to our box. So Ninjago Legacy's over here. Here's the thing. 634 was the. Here he is. There's one. The other one was what? Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Right here, Spider-Man. It's Carnage. The Carnage. Yes. I think I gotta build them. I just put all the minifigures in together, so I'll have to build him real quick. Let me do that first. I got him built, I got the appendages, and then I got them into their baggies that they're gonna send them in, and then I got my cards over here so I can rebuild or relist them. Now I just need to, well, let's get a couple envelopes because I haven't done that yet. Let's see, we got 2 here, and then we go. What I love about eBay is it's all priced out and everything. It knows the weights, it knows what packages, because we put that in when you make the listing. You review the purchase, you confirm and pay. Then you print labels, and it pops up with the print screen. What I like is they are, both labels are on one page. So you hit print, so you don't have to worry about anything else. And it starts printing. I have both labels, and now I can cut those out, put those on those envelopes, seal them up. They're done. The whole order's done. All right, after that last clip, I got paid for a Loki, which was I accepted their offer yesterday, but they never paid. Had to send them an invoice to remind them, and then they had the gall to say, send it out today. It's like, you could have paid yesterday, and I would have gladly sent it out today, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Just went and grabbed another one and shipped it out. All right, so let's get these. All 3 of these should be able to be relisted. So the next one, so we just need to rebuild them. So I rebuilt the Carnage, put them in the bag. The extra one I put into the drawer. I'm only going to keep one minifigure in a bag. Second one here is, what is this? J Legacy. He's in the Ninjago drawer. So open him up. Here he is right here. There we go. I'll put him in the bag. He's good to relist. And then Loki. I've been trying to get a good collection of him going, so see, he's Marvel. Oh, I don't have any heads. I don't have any things. I have them on order. They're on their way. I thought I had them by now. But I have staffs for him. Let me see. So we will build him as much as we can. Put him in the bag. Weapons, I think. Oh, I might not have a staff for him either. I have it on order. So here's the sai he needs for the staff. I think the staff, I will have to wait till it comes in. I don't see one in here. I'll look after this clip. But so I'll put him in the bag, and then he will go here. All right, so I have these two ready. So now I come back to, this is the label purchase page, and it has both the minifigures that we got paid for. So I'll just right click, open a new tab for both of these because I just want to relist them. And so I'll go to this one, and I'll go to relist, and then I'll go back to this one, and I'll go to relist. And so this loads up. I think I can just get away with, I'm just looking real quick. Yeah, everything's set up right. And list item. Do that for this. Scroll down, just checking, making sure I've got the right things in there, because I've been slowly adding what I want in each one. Hit list item. So there, we got that one done. And now we got that one done. So we've got two relisted. The last thing we're going to do here is going to go to our bag, because we want to do 5 listings a day. And I think I got 4 in here ready to go, which I do. So I'll probably just do 2 today. That way there I have 2 for tomorrow. You're probably asking yourself, why don't I just list them all today? And it goes back to like that show that Pops is talking about, the Daily Refinement was it Reseller Podcast. They talk about being consistent and uploading every day. So setting a goal like 5 a day and sticking to that actually helps with eBay and blah blah blah. So that's why I only try to do 5 a day, and that, that's hard. I spent a couple hours coding last night, and I have got 6 orders this morning to pull for the morning. And so I thought I'd share with you what, I can't see my mouse through the phone. I thought I'd share with you what I was able to accomplish. I tightened this up a little bit, and I actually got some rollover animations going. So that's cool. And so now when you push an order or hit start pulling, you get order number 1. You see that it's order number 1 really in big here. You get the store logo, the store order ID, the number of items, number of lots, and who the customer is. And that's where I got so far. So basically it works for both BrickLink and Brick Owl. So here's an example of Brick Owl where you can see. So basically I spent a lot of time massaging the data so it was common amongst both stores. So when I click an order, it goes and fetches the order information, but then it massages all that data into order data that is the same for both stores, so that I can display it without having to do like a bunch of if statements saying, hey, if BrickLink, then call this data. If Brick Owl, then call this data. So it's easier that way. So this, if we remember correctly from my wireframe, this is the top there. So that is complete. So I think what I'm going to do next is, since that's complete, I can easily do this bottom part real quick, and then I'll come back up and work on the middle part. So that's where I'm at. Thanks everyone for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe to Ralph's Bricks YouTube channel by clicking our icon here. You can watch our last store vlog video by clicking here. You can watch the latest video that we've produced here. And don't forget, you can find us at ralphsbricks.com